The first helicopter sent to Mars just needed to show that it could fly in the extremely thin Martian atmosphere and operate for 5 flights. Ingenuity has now showed the world it can do 10 times that on this episode of Mars Guy. We last left Ingenuity soaring alongside Belva Crater on its 47th flight. Here's a video of that flight shot by Mastcam Z on Perseverance, which was parked nearby. This updated version shows the view from the right eye camera of its stereo camera system. Flight 48 was notable for the scouting it did for Perseverance, shooting images of this bouldery ridge before turning the corner so it could fly away and land in safer terrain. Here's how it looked with Ingenuity's navcam as it took off and flew to a height of 12 meters before setting off to the west toward this small crater. The color camera got a nice view of it. Here's Mars Guy for scale. This is the view on approach from the east, which nicely captured the layered outcrops that probably are point bar deposits produced in an ancient meandering river, as I've presented in recent episodes. Next up is the bouldery ridge, which Ingenuity reached with great precision, allowing the color camera to collect some stunning images. These deposits appear to be emplaced on top of the layered outcrops, so they likely were laid down during a later phase of the Jezero fan building process. Ingenuity pivoted and headed off in a northerly direction to this more benign terrain. It uses onboard image processing to identify hazards and then land in a safe place. You can see a slight bounce after it hits the ground. Perseverance caught up to Ingenuity on Sol 763, arriving within about 80 meters of it. Here's the view ahead from the navcam. The resolution is not quite good enough to confirm a sighting, but I think this may be Ingenuity. A targeted high-resolution image from Mastcam Z didn't happen because Ingenuity took off on Flight 50 an hour later. 50 flights is an arbitrary milestone, but achieving 10 times the number of its original mission plan is really significant. And it also reached new heights, with its record pop-up to 18 meters, besting the previous record by 2 meters, and providing a glimpse into Belva Crater. We should soon be seeing views into the crater from Perseverance. Its latest drive brought it closer to the rim with just a hint of the looming hole in the ground beyond. The plan is to drive to a location that will provide a panoramic view inside. The plan for Ingenuity is to keep out ahead of Perseverance as it makes its way across the upper fan deposits and onto much older terrain rich in carbonate minerals. No one can predict when Ingenuity will reach its final airfield, but I'm hoping it'll dazzle us with another 50 flights.